Good evening, fans, and welcome to Elks Field for tonight's Wednesday matinee between the 9-6 visiting Lethbridge Bulls against your home 4-10 Brooks Bombers. Couple of storylines coming into this game. Lethbridge sitting 9-6, second in the West, but only have manufactured 4 runs in the last 4 games. And the other side for the hometown Brooks Bombers, they have lost 6 in a row, and they're trying to move up on the West Division standings following dead last in the West.
Popcorn and beverages, and make your way to your seats. We will announce tonight's starting lineup shortly.
Starting lineups for the visiting Lethbridge Bulls will be read as followed. Leading off and playing third base will be Steven Andrzejczyk. Batting second out in right field, number 10, Lee Matsuzaki. Batting third and at first base, number 23, Carter Clairhout. In the cleanup spot, DHing Jack Koletzky. Batting fifth, the shortstop, Will Turner. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Brennan McTavish. Batting seventh out in left field, Adonis Burnell. Hold on. Oh, my apologies. Batting seventh is actually the catcher, Drew Bufford. Batting eighth will be the left fielder, Adonis Burnell. And finishing it off in center field will be Bernie Sakaras. And on the mound for the Lethbridge Bulls will be Maxim Makorvich. 2 games pitched for Makorvich in the season. 2-0 with a 3.27 ERA. 8 strikeouts in 11 innings pitched. He'll take on a Brooks Bombers lineup will be read to you as followed. Leading off, the right fielder, Ben Fischel. Batting second out in center field, Peyton Matthews. Batting third at first base, Wyan Oramondi. Cleanup, the designated hitter, Christian Altamirano. Batting fifth, playing the hot corner at third, will be number 10, Seth Recker. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Abaddon Bastardo. Batting seventh behind the plate, Kai Hopeful. Batting eighth, the left fielder, Troy Morrow. And finishing in the lineup, playing shortstop, J.R. Betford. On the mound for the Brooks Bombers will be number 12, Julian Picorni. 4 games pitched for the Brooks Bombers. This will be his second game started for the Brooks Bombers. A record of 0-1, has a save under his belt with 11 strikeouts in 9 2/3 innings pitched. Hold on. I don't care who you pick, just either Bufford or McTavish for Lethbridge. I'm saying Bufford or McTavish, one of the two. The weather out in Brooks, Did start off with some overcast when Lethbridge was taking batting practice, but that has seemed to blow off to the wayside. But the wind has picked up a little bit, just a little bit of a cold draft. What once was a wind blowing from right field straight across to left seems to be a little bit of the opposite. Looks like the wind's coming from left over to the right. Other matchups happening around in the WCBL today. Sylvan Lake will take a visit all the way out to Saskatchewan and play the Berries. The Energy City Cactus Rats will be out in Weyburn playing the Beavers. Fort McMurray Giants are in Okotoks. My apologies. They're playing the Dogs. Medicine Hat, after beating Brooks last night in Medicine Hat, are off in Swift Current to play the 57s. And then Moose Jaw is out Regina Red Sox are out in Moose Jaw.
The Brooks Farmers would like to remind everyone this is a family event, and vulgar language and public intoxication will not be tolerated. If you have seeds, shells must be placed in a cup that you can get at the beer stand. Please be courteous of your fellow fans and wait until play is stopped before moving about the main grandstands. Please ask you to pay close attention to any foul balls that may head your way. We kindly ask that all foul balls be returned to the beer stand. The StarTech Flight Deck is a great way to entertain clients, host staff parties, birthdays, or family events. To inquire about renting the StarTech Flight Deck, see Lindsay at the bar. Today's umpires are as assigned by the WCBL are, first base side, Willie Glasgow. Covering the third base side, Mike Richards. And behind the plate, calling balls and strikes, is Chris Hartley.
Yeah. They're playing catch, so we're good right now. But I mean, yeah. Well, first pitch is supposed to be at 7:05. Just keep in mind of that. So just think when, yeah. So we have both respected coaches for the teams, Brooks Bombers and the Lethbridge Bulls, exchanging lineups, shaking hands. If you want to, you could probably start reading off Lethbridge's lineup.
Tonight's starting lineups are brought to you by Medicine College, proudly serving the communities of southwestern Alberta while welcoming learners from around the globe. Medicine College offers more than 40 certificate, diploma, degree, trades, and university studies programs. They meet learners where they're at and prepare them for success in college, in the workforce, and in life. Tonight's starting lineup for the Lethbridge Bulls. Batting first, number 8, Steven Andrzejczyk. Number 10, Lee Matsuzaka.
Suzaki.
Batting third, number 23, Carter Clarehout. Batting fourth, number 26, Jack Kaliski. Batting fifth, number 15, Will Turner. Batting sixth, number 5, Brennan McTavish. Batting seventh, number 17, Drew Bufford. Batting eighth, number 19, Adonis Bernal. Batting ninth, number 1, Bernie Soreris. On the mound for the Lethbridge Bulls, number 44, Max
Markovic. All right, now the Brooks starting lineup. Let's go.
And now the starting lineup for your hometown Brooks Bombers. Batting first, number 24, playing right field, Ben Fischel. Batting second, your center fielder, number 2, Peyton Matthews. Batting third, playing shortstop, Wyatt Ormonde. Playing first, Wyatt Ormonde. Batting fourth, number 3, the DH tonight, Christian Altamirano. Batting fifth, number 10, playing third base, Seth Recker.
There you go.
Batting sixth, number 27, Abdul Bastardo. Playing second base. Batting seventh, number 33, Kai Hoffel. Here behind the plate, catching balls and strikes.
Oh boy.
Batting eighth, playing left field, number 26, Troy Morrow. Batting ninth,
shortstop,
playing shortstop, number 5, J.R. Bedford. And on the mound for your Brooks Bombers tonight, number 12, Julian Picorni. For those of you who are able, we now ask you to please rise and remove your hats and welcome Christy Mitchell in the singing of O Canada.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Ooh, little pizzazz at the end. I like it.
Seth, isn't that Seth Recker? No. Yeah. No. Wyatt. Monday, number 6. He kept his hat on.
When he throws down to second. I would say when the catcher throws down to second. Starting pitcher and on the mound, Julian Pokorny. 6 foot, 170 pounds out of Keller, Texas. Junior pitching out of USAO. Pitched with the Bombers last year. Had a 2-1 record, a sub-3 ERA at 3.64. He was primarily out of the bullpen for the Bombers, but now a bullpen / starter this year for the Bombers.
Baseball. Play ball.
Well, Juliet, take your time. Let's go.
Stepping up is the third baseman, Steven Andrachik. He's going to look at the first pitch from Pokorny in their first strike, 0-1 as we're underway here in Brooks. Andrachik, a .289 hitter on the season, as he swings at the 0-1 popped up on the infield. Calling for it is the shortstop effort, and he comes up empty on it. Yes. Yes. So, Andrachik reaches on a error by the shortstop Bedford. So will be a runner on first, bringing up the right fielder Lee Matsuzaki. Matsuzaki in 15 games is .333 average, 2 home runs and 10 driven in.
For the Lethbridge Bulls, number 23, Carter Claro.
Matsuzaka reaching on a single moves over Andrachik to second, and will bring up Carter Clare out, the first baseman, with 2 runners on here early. First pitch is going to miss outside, 1-0 to Clare out. 321 average on the season. 4 homers, 12 driven in. One-0. Upstairs and outside it again. 2-0. Matsuzaki on that first. Andrachik on that at second. Corney looking for a ground ball here as the 2-0 is lined. Foul out of play. Corney looking to pitch out of trouble early. First base not covering the runner on for first. 2-1 down and outside. 3-1 on a clear out. Three-one pitch is going to be lined to the gap. And running over is the right fielder to make a catch, and tagging over at second is Andrachik, and he'll advance over to second. Good running play by the right fielder, Ben Fischel. It'll be a fly out for Clare out, as there'll be 1 out with the runners on the corners. So that's going to bring up the DH, Jack Koleski. Koleski, 271 on the season, 1 home run, 6 driven in. Pokorny would really love a ground ball here. Specifically to Bedford, so he can make up for that missed fly ball for the first batter of the ball game. First pitch to Koleski upstairs and inside, 1-0. Ormonde, the first baseman holding Matsusaki. As Andrzejczyk's over at third, 1-0 pitch is going to be popped up on the infield. Calling for it is the third baseman, Recker, and he'll have it. Runners stay put where they're at. Now there's 2 away, as that'll bring up
The bat, number 15, Will Turner.
Will Turner, the shortstop. So we'll pop out to the third baseman from Koleski. So we'll do it again. Runners on the corners. Now 2 away for Will Turner. First pitch in there for a strike. Good breaking pitch there. 0-1.
Go on, Julian. Take your time, kid. Like you can.
0-1. Popped up on the infield again. But this one's looking more to shallow center. Calling for it is Bedford, and he'll have it for the final out of the inning. So Bedford makes up for that first blunder he made and catches the final out of the inning. Jeez. We're through 1 complete. Lethbridge put 2 on and come up empty. But your Bombers are due up to bat when we're back here on Flow Sports. Thank you.
Be sure to grab your 50-50 tickets. Haven't seen the 50-50 seller yet? No worries. You can now buy them right from your seat and on your phone at bombers5050.com. Ticket sales are open until the end of the 6th inning, and the winning number will be drawn after the 7th inning. Bombers 50-50 is proudly sponsored by Cooley Coastlines.
Makrovich or Mrakovich. Oh, back. Welcome back here in Elks Field. Bombers lineup read to you as follows: the Ben Fischel and starting it off, and then followed by Peyton Matthews, and then Wyatt Ormonde. Maxim Rakovic on the mound for the Lethbridge Bulls.
Coming to bat, leading off the game for your Brooks Bombers, number 24, Ben Fischel.
Go, Ben! Like you can, kid. Let's go. Take your time, Ben.
Bombers rocking the white unis as Ben Fischel steps up to bat. First pitch for Makovic is going to be lined in the air to right field as Matsuzaki makes a play on that for the first out of the inning. 1 pitch, 1 out for Makrovic. So this is going to bring up Peyton Matthews, the center fielder for the Bombers.
Peyton Matthews.
Peyton Matthews, a .365 batter, 2 home runs and 7 driven in. The .365 average, which can be courtesy of what he did yesterday in Medicine Hat, a 5-for-5 performance. As the first pitch to Matthews is going to be fouled out of play just to the left, 0-1. Matthews, one of the returners from the Bombers last year.
Take your time, kid. Like you can.
0-1. Line, little scooper is going to be down and into center field for a 1-out single for Peyton Matthews. He's hot right now. That's 6 straight at-bats with a hit, as there's going to be a runner on first for the first baseman, Wyatt Ormonde.
Wyatt Ormonde.
Ormonde, a .392 batter for the Bombers that tops in the team with 2 home runs and 10 driven in as he's got Matthews on at first. First pitch, slider, and a good pitch there as he's got Ormonde out in front of that one, 0-1. Matthews is the threat to run. Claire Hout holding him in at first. Oh, one foul straight back over our heads. Quick 0-2 count for Ormonde.
Go Wyatt. Take your time, kid, like you can.
Average lead on at first is Matthews. Mrkovic looking for his first strikeout. The pitch spiked it with a changeup. Ormonde not going after that one. It's a 1-2 count. On deck, the designated hitter, Christian Altamirano. 1-2 pitch. Matthews going as it's going to be a broken back looper to left. Caught on by the left fielder. Strong throw to first, and they got him. With Matthews, the runner on first, going, he couldn't tell if that ball was going to land in the left field, and by the time he figured it out, it was a too strong of enough throw from the left fielder. That's Adonis Burnell with the catch and throw out from left field all the way to first. It's an inning double play. We're through one complete. No score here with the Lethbridge Bulls and your Brooks Bombers here on Flow Sports. Welcome back here on not wrong streaming service. My apologies. This is Flow Sports. Back here in Elksfield, Lethbridge Bulls, Brooks Bombers as the Bulls come up to bat in the top of the second. It'll be Will Turner, the shortstop, followed by McTavish, the second baseman, and then the catcher, Drew Bedford, as Will Turner looks at a first pitch from Corney back on the mound for his second inning of work. First strike, 0-1. My apologies. It's actually McTavish, the batter, right now, as he's in an 0-2 count, the second baseman. My apologies. So McTavish is going to stay alive and fight one foul. Still 0-2. McTavish is a .265 hitter, 2 home runs, 10 driven in. 0-2 again, upstairs and away. Percorny looking for his first strikeout of the ball game.
Take your time, kid, like you can.
So the lineup is actually McTavish, Bufford, and Bernal. As now the count is even 2-2 on McTavish after being in an 0-2 count. Corny the sign, 2-2, going to be lined to the gap, and that's going to one hop and hit the wall. McTavish rounding first, and it's going to be late. It's a leadoff double for Brendan McTavish as he stands on second, and that'll bring up
Coming back for Lethbridge Bulls is tonight's beer batter,
Drew Bufford.
number 17, Drew Bufford.
Drew Bufford, the catcher.
Here till the end of the inning.
McTavish, that's double number 3 on the season as Drew Bufford, the catcher, steps in. Pokorny in another jam again here early as the first pitch from Bufford is fouled out of play. Bufford, 222 on the season, 1 home run, 6 driven in for the Lethbridge Bulls. As he's got a runner in scoring position here early. Bulls looking to break the ice. 0-1 up and inside. Good spot there. 1-1 count. McTavish on that second.
Go, Julian. Take your time, kid.
1-1 home. Up and inside, and has to move out of the way of that one. 2-1. Bufford from Little Elm, Texas. A freshman from Eastern Arizona College. Got a 2-1 count with a runner on second. The pitch on the outside corner. 2-2 the count on Bufford. Second baseman holding the runner, McTavish. As Adonis Barrels is on deck, as that one's going to be lined to center. But there's Peyton Matthews tagging his McTavish over to third on a hop and just late. So it'll be a fly out to center field for Drew Buffer, but it'll move McTavish over to the third.
What about number 19, Adonis Bernal?
As now stepping up to the bat will be the left fielder, Adonis Bernal. With a runner on third and 1 out. Bombers not playing in on the infield. Bernal making a catch and throw for a double play as he swings at the first pitch and fouls it off his leg. 0-1. Double play made by Bernal, my apologies. Bernal was made on a line out from the batter Ormonde as the runner on first, Matthews, was running on the pitch. So you wonder if Bernal will keep it going. Got a double play to end the bottom of the first half for the Lethbridge Bulls. And here with a runner in scoring position and less than 2 out. 0-1 pitch. Little slider. They're going to go home with it, and they got the runner on third and a rundown. Back over to the pitcher, McCorney, as he tries to get him back to third, and they'll take him out at third. Throw to second! They got him! Got him! So they get the runner at third. Oh, wait, no. They're calling obstruction. The second base umpire is calling obstruction on the play, and going over to third will be the base runner, that is Bernal.
Should have been on the Lethbridge player that did obstruction. Come on.
The runner, McTavish, is out from third. The Bombers tried to get Bernal at second, but they were in his base way, causing obstruction on the call. So now Bernal at third, 2 away. I'm going to bring up Bernie Sakaris, the center fielder, but I'm wondering what they're talking about between Brooks and Lethbridge here with the umpires. I'd imagine Lethbridge is saying obstruction and Brooks is saying no, they're not. So I'd imagine on the third base area, looks like Brooks is getting an explanation on what happened. But what I thought was an inning-ending double play after McTavish tried to run on a ground ball to the third baseman Wrecker, caused him in a rundown, got him at third, while Bernal tried to get second on while the rundown happened. Extraction was called on the tag to second, so Bernal at third. Bernie Sakaris, the center fielder, as he swings at the first pitch and fouls it off his leg, just like Bernal in his at-bat. Sakaris a switch hitter for the Lethbridge Bulls. Only switch hitter on the Bulls roster. The 0-1 is in there for a strike. It's a quick 0-2 count for Sakaris.
Go on, Julian. Take your time, kid. Like you can.
Sakaris 167 on the season as that pitch just misses inside. So 1-2 count. Good pitch there by McCorney. Just missed it. McCorney looking to pitch out of trouble again. 1-2 just outside, and we'll do it at 2-2. Bernie Sakaris will hit that one on a loop to left field, and it's going to be just short out of a diving reach by Troy Morrill. It's going to score from third is Bernal, and then it's an RBI double for Bernie Sakaris as the Lethbridge Bulls break the ice. They lead at 1-0 here in the top of the second.
What about number 8, Steven Andrechik?
That's Sakaris' third RBI of the season. So that'll flip the lineup back to the top of the lineup with Steven Andrechik, the third baseman.
Come on, Blue.
Just missed on the outside corner with that fastball, 1-0. Andrechik reached on an error his first time up. 1-0. Hard, but foul past the third base side. 1-1 the count. For Sakaris, that's his first extra base hit of the season for the Lethbridge Bulls. 1-1. Big swing and a miss there. Good pitch there by McCorney. 1-2 now on Andrechik.
Oh, Julian. Take your time, kid.
McCorney looking to minimize damage here. 1-2 in the dirt. Good block there, but he can't find it as Sakaris is going to take third on that. 2-2 count. Sakaris now on third. Two pitch. Fouled, and we'll do it again at 2-2. Sakaris on third, 2-2 in the dirt. Good block there by the catcher. This is now run the count full at 3-2 for Andrechik. Matsuzaki, the right fielder, he's on deck, pending if Andrechik reaches to continue the inning. Big pitch here for McCorney. Full count, down. Good look there by Andrechik as he'll reach with a 2-out walk. And the runners will be on the corners for Lee Matsuzaki. Sasaki reached in the first inning with a single. Did not come around to score on that inning as McCorney was able to pitch out of that jam. Sakaris on at third. Andrechik on at first. Matsuzaki, the hitter, as he'll swing at the first pitch and pop it up on the left side. but not enough room as it'll go out of play to the left. 0-1 on Matsuzaki.
Please return those foul balls to the beer stand.
A lot of pitches here for Pokorny in the early goings here this second inning. Oh, one to Matsuzaki. Good breaking ball on the outside for a strike. Gets a quick 0-2 count for Matsuzaki. 0-2 pitch. Slow on the ground to the first baseman, Ormonde. He'll have it. Take it over to first, and that'll retire the side. Lethbridge do get 1 run on a couple of base hits. No Bombers errors. 1.5 complete. Lethbridge Bulls leads the Bombers 1-0. Here on Flow Sports.
On either side of the hitter's eye and recognize our founding fathers, Smith Group, the Kinsmen, the Elks, Streamflow, Lutz Timber Mart, and Shortgrass Ecosystems for their generous donation to get the team going back in 2016.
Back here in the bottom half of the second inning here on Flow Sports. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for the Brooks Bombers. Altamirano, Recker, and Bastardo. As stepping up to the plate will be the designated hitter, Christian Altamirano.
Christian Altamirano.
Go, Christian!
Altamirano, 289 on the season. 8 driven in, no home runs. Would be a good time to get his first extra base hit of the season for the Brooks Bombers.
Go, Christian. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
Mokrovic back on his mound for the second inning as he's first pitch swinging to the shortstop. Turner has it and throws it in time to first. 1 pitch, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. As Altamirano is retired on a ground out to the shortstop.
Coming about number 10, Seth Recker.
Go, Seth!
So it'll bring up Seth Recker, the third baseman for the Brooks Bombers tonight. 178 on the season is Recker. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. Had a good read on a ground ball to third base that prevented a run to score in the top half of the second. As he's also first pitch swinging and fouling it out of play 0-1. Lethbridge leading early, 1-0. Here in the second inning.
Go, Seth. Take your time.
Yeah, I'm doing it. Oh, 1 pitch misses. 1-1 on Recker. We'll have to have a good swing here. 1-1 on the ground to the third baseman, Andrzejczyk. He has it, throws it in time, and Recker's retired for the second out of the ball game. Or inning, I should say. My apologies. As that'll bring up the second baseman,
Number 27, Abden Bastardo.
Abden Bastardo, the second baseman. 231 on the season. Has only played 4 games for the Bombers.
Take your time, kid, like you can.
He'll look at a first pitch outside for a ball, 1-0. May have only played 4 games for the Bombers in the early going, but I had a chance to see his bat work in the when he was taking BP as he fouls it off the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 on Bastardo. Must say, a good swing on the kid. Hoping he provides for the Brooks Bombers this season. Rakrovich 1-1 and is going to be fouled. Pitch looked to be down there, and Bastardo was fishing at it. 1-2. Rakrovich looking for his second inning of work. One, two, home in the air to center field. Calling for it is the left fielder, Adonis, and he'll have it for the final out of the inning. The Bombers go down 1-2-3. We're 2-2 complete here in Elks Field. The Lethbridge Bulls lead the Bombers 1-0 here on Flow Sports.
Loving the WCBL action? Don't let the final out be the end. Continue following all the baseball action on FloCollege with live games, highlights, and replays. Visit FloCollege.com to learn more and sign up today. That's FLOCollege.com. Couple more beers, man. It's gonna be rolling. Oh, who's up for Lethbridge? Yeah.
Claire Hout.
Thank you. Yeah, that was weird last night. I was pretty sure that was right. When you walked up, and you went, like I said, next time here. I don't know there anybody.
Worst thing.
And you kind of said right as I said, oh.
Welcome back here on Flow Sports. Here at Elks Field. Top of the third. Lethbridge Bulls, Brooks Bombers. Pokorny back in the mound for his third inning of work. Looking for a 1-2-3 inning here as he has to deal with the beef of the lineup. 3, 4, and 5 as Carter Clairhout, the first baseman, steps up the bat for the Lethbridge Bulls. Clairhout 0 for 1 in the ball game. A fly out to right field his first time up. Pokorny's first pitch of the third inning is going to be foul towards the Lethbridge dugout. Good snag there by the first base coach of the Lethbridge Bulls, I should say. My apologies. 0-1 on Clairhout. Oh, one changeup in the dirt. Count even at 1-1 on Clairhout. Bulls 9-6 on the season, second in the West Division, just behind Sylvan. 1-1 down and in. Excuse me there. 2-1 on Clairhout.
Like you can, bud. Take your time.
Jack Koleski, the designated hitter, he's on deck. He's 0 for 1 as well in this ball game. 2-1. Grounded foul towards the Lethbridge side, and it'll be 2-2. Pokorny's still looking for his first strikeout of the ball game. As that's going to be grounded past the diving Bedford and into left field. There'll be a leadoff single for Clairhout, make him 1 for 2 in the ball game. So on his back-to-back innings, the leadoff man reaches for Lethbridge as the DH, Jack Koleski, steps up to bat. Oh. First pitch. Rip past Wrecker and into left field. Staying put at second is Clairhout, so the runners will only advance 90 feet. As it's back-to-back singles for the Bulls as Jack Koleski's on at first base.
Number 15, Will Turner.
As Will Turner, the shortstop, will step up. Third base coach putting out the signs as Turner will step up with runners on first and second. Lethbridge looking to put up more early on. First pitch, showing bunt is Turner. Pitch down, throw to second, not in time. Clarehaw got back. Umpire did call it a strike, so it is 0-1. Looking like a situation where Lethbridge will bunt to advance the runners. Not showing bunt this time as a curveball's in there for a strike. It's an 0-2 count for Will Turner. He's 0 for 1 in the ball game. Pop out to the shortstop his first time up. If you're Picorni, you would love a ground ball here. 0-2 pitch. Foul back out of play. We'll do it again. Kaliski on at first, Clarehout on at second. As the 0-2 is bobbled by the catcher as he tried to block it, and that'll allow the runners to advance 90 feet. So now 1-2 count and runners on second and third. Bombers will not have the infield in. So 1-2 count. Second and third, Turner the batter. Picorni looking for more signs. Gets his sign. 1-2 pitch. Fouled towards the Bombers dugout, and we'll do it again. Good battle here early. One, two. Fouled again towards the Bomber side. And one more time, we'll do it. 1-2. Picorni getting himself into trouble every inning in this ball game so far. Had runners on the corners early and back-to-back innings, and now he's got them on second and third this inning. And he swings and misses on a good breaking pitch. Apply the tag by the catchers. That's the first out of the inning and the first strikeout of the ball game for Corney. One out now, still second and the third as Brendan McTavish, the second baseman, comes up to bat. Doubled his first time up, 1 for 1 in the ball game. Still looking at a good pitch on the outside for a strike, 0-1. McTavish got caught in a rundown trying to score on a ground ball to the third baseman, Recker. That pitch is also on the outside. It's a quick 0-2 count for McTavish. Clarehout on that third. Kaliski on that second. Another 0-2 pitch and a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts for Picorni as he strikes out Turner and McTavish for 2 outs. So now the Bombers just need an easy out here to get out of another jam. So that'll bring up Drew Bufford, the catcher.
Up to bat for the Lethbridge Wolves, number 17, Drew Bufford. He is tonight's beer batter.
First pitch to Bufford is going to miss upstairs, 1-0. So for Picorni, after allowing the first 2 to reach, he is striking out the next 2 batters. 1-0 on the outside for a strike for Donis Bernal. 1-1. Bernal was the batter who grounded to the third baseman that caused McTavish to get in a rundown. 1-1. Curveball in the dirt. Good snag there by the catcher. 2-1. As McTavish was in the rundown, Bernal was already halfway at second base, trying to see if he could take third on the play. Tried to retrieve back to second. Bombers thought they had him for a double play, but obstruction was called. 2-1. It's going to be hit on the line to center field. But there's the center fielder, Matthews, to have it. And Pokorny pitches out of another jam. 2 strikeouts and a fly out to center. Lethbridge leave 2 on. We head to the bottom of the third. Bulls lead the Bombers 1-0 here on Flow Sports.
Be able to go on the field and interact with all the players.
That was big. That was big. Welcome back to Brooks, Alberta. Elks Field, bottom of the third. Bulls, Bombers. 7-8-9 in the lineup for the Bombers. Kai Hopeful, Troy Morrow, and J.R. Bedford. Bombers looking to get another run in, or trying to get a run in. As the main struggle during this 6-game losing streak for the Bombers is batting with runners in scoring position. They've been able to get on base, but when it comes to hitting with runners on, they've been struggling quite as a bit.
33.
Coming about for your Brooks Bombers, number 33, Kai Hopful.
Let's go, Kai.
Mrkovic back in for his third inning as that first pitch is going to miss up and away. 1-0 on Kai Hopeful. Hopeful 150 average on the season, only 6 games played as he fouls the 1-0 straight back. Hopful? Hopful. Sorry about that.
Let's go, Kai. Take your time, kid, like you can.
Does have 1 home run and 6 driven in. 1-1 grounded to the third baseman, Andrew Chick. Throw over to first. That's clear out, and he'll have it for the first out of the inning. Hopful retired on a ground out to the third baseman, 1 away.
Coming up the bat for your hometown Brooks Bombers, number 26, Troy Morrow.
Let's go, Troy. Take your time, bud, like you can, kid. You can.
Coming up to bat, left fielder Troy Morrow. 1 out in the bottom of the third. First pitch up and inside, 1-0.
Go, Troy. Take your time, kid.
Morrow on the season, 188. Only 6 games played for the Bombers. Only 1 driven in. 1-0 downstairs, 2-1 on Morrow. Two-0 on the inside, 2-1 on Morrow.
Like you can, Troy. Take your
Krovic,
Take your time.
Mrkovic trying to get his third inning of work for the Bulls. 2-1, big swing and a miss there by Morrow. Count even at 2-2.
Come on, left side, here you go.
2-2 home. Grounded back to the second baseman. That's handled by the second baseman. Count that in there by the second baseman, McTavish, as Morrow is on to reach with one out here in the bottom of the third.
Bedford.
Let's go, JR. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
They'll bring up the shortstop, J.R. Bedford. For his first at bat of the ball game. First pitch looked like a breaking pitch on the outside for a strike, 0-1. Bedford, 229 average, 2 home runs, 6 driven in. Pickoff attempt at first. Morrow back safely. Oh, one pitch to Bedford. Another breaking pitch on the outside. Fans didn't seem to like it. It's a quick 0-2 count on Bedford.
Take your time, JR. Take your time. Like you can.
Morrow, just the second bomber to reach base so far. 0-2 on Bedford as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt for the second out of the ball game. Or not ball game, inning.
Come on next, number 24, Ben Fischel.
Go, Ben.
For Makrovic, that's his first strikeout of the ball game. As it flips the lineup over for Ben Fischel, the right fielder. Another pickoff attempt on Morrow, back safely. Fischel, the right fielder, 0 for 1 on the ball game. A fly out to right field his first time up. First pitch on the outside, 0-1.
Take your time, man. Like you can, kid. Let's go.
Here you go, Ben.
Bombers looking for anything to get past Makrovic. 0-1. Another one on the outside. It's a quick 0-2 count for Fischel.
Go, Ben. Like you can, kid. Take your time. Doesn't work.
Morrow on at first. 0-2 count on Fischel. And that pitch is on the outside corner for a called strike 3. And the side is retired. So the Bombers get 1 on base, but they come up empty. We're through 3 complete here in Elks Field. Lethbridge Bulls lead the Brooks Bombers 1-0 here on Flow Sports.
Be sure to grab your 50/50 tickets. Haven't seen the 50/50 seller yet? No worries. You can now buy them right from your seat and on your phone at bombers5050.com. Ticket sales are open until the end of the 6th inning, and the winning number will be drawn after the 7th inning. Bombers 50/50 is proudly sponsored by Cooley Coach Lines, the official charter of the Brooks Bombers.
Actually, heavier. Welcome back to Elks Field for the top of the 4th inning. The Lethbridge Bulls are up to bat here in the top of the 4th. It's going to be
Go, Julian.
8-9-1 with the left fielder Adonis Burnell up to bat. Burnell reached on a fielder's choice and scored his first time up. He's first pitch swinging and fouling it straight to the Bombers' dugout, 0-1. Picorni's still on the mound for his 4th inning of work. Stat line on Percorny, 3 innings, 6 hits, only 1 run, not earned. Only 1 walk and 2 strikeouts as he dirts one, about 58 feet, 1-1. Bernal made a nice catch and throw in the first inning that caused an inning-ending double play for the Brooks Bombers as he swings at the 1-1, but it's well foul. Bernal got hold of that one, but a shot at foul. It would have been home run in the other field, which is a slow pitch field to the left of us. 1-2 on Bernal, the pitch. Inside, and yes, says the home plate umpire. Bernal down on strikes. That's Picorni's 3rd strikeout of the ball game. You can say he hit him with a sword on that one. Half-hearted check swing from Bernal on that pitch. Had him fooled. Good pitch there by Picorni. 3 strikeouts now for him as the center fielder Bernie Sakaris steps up to bat. He's first pitch swinging in the air to deep right field, but coming in is Fischel, and he'll have it for the 2nd out of the inning. For Picorni, this is the best start for an inning for him so far as he's pitched himself into trouble every inning. Lucky for him, he's been only allowed 1 run, and even that run was even earned on him. As it flips the line up, as Steven Andrechik looks at the pitch on the outside for a ball, 1-0. Andrechik 1 for 2 in the ball game. Another pitch downstairs, 2-0. Picorni looking for his first 1-2-3 inning, 2-0 pitch. In the air to shallow left field. Calling for it is Morrow, and he'll have it for the final out of the inning. Picorni goes 1-2-3. Has a clean inning after pitching in jams all of the 3 innings. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Your Brooks Bombers up to bat as the Lethbridge Bulls lead at 1-0 here on Flow Sports. God, I'm back in it, baby. I just got it right back. It took like half a game, and I'm back. I just want a home run call. All the good crap happened when the audio went out.
You get customized personal and business solutions that fit your needs and lifestyle at the right price. They deliver insurance solutions tailored to meet the diverse needs of individuals and businesses and offer a wide range of personal insurance products and over 200 business insurance options. Whether you're looking to protect yourself or your business, we have the right solutions for you located at 128 2nd Street West in Brooks. Scores around WCBL. At the bottom of the 3rd, the Saskatchewan Berries lead Sylvan Lake 6-0. Weyburn is down 1 to the Cactus Rats 3-2. Okotoks is leading bottom of 2nd 2-1 over Fort McMurray.
Welcome back here on the top or bottom of the 4th inning. Brooks Bombers up to bat. They got 2, 3, and 4 up. It's Peyton Matthews, the center fielder, to come up to bat.
Number 2, Peyton Matthews.
Peyton Matthews scorching hot for the Brooks Bombers. 6 straight at-bats with a hit as he's 1 for 1 with a single, but got doubled up on a double play as he's first pitch swinging a slow chopper to the first baseman, and the pitcher will come up empty on it. They'll rule it an infield single as Peyton Matthews is now 7 for his last 7. All singles. So that'll bring up Wyatt Ormonde, the first baseman. He was the man who got doubled off in the first inning. hit a liner to left field his first time up. It's his first pitch swinging on a drive to center field, going back at to Sakaris, and he'll have it for the first out of the inning.
To bat number 3, Christian Altamirano.
So Ormonde flies out to center for the first out. So that'll bring up Christian Altamirano, the designated hitter, with Matthews on at first and 1 out. Pickoff attempt on Matthews, and he'll be back safe. Altamirano for 1 in the ball game, a fly out. Matthews on at first, 2 for 2 in the ball game. The only 2 hits in the ball game for the Brooks Bombers. First pitch missing up and outside, 1-0.
Take your time, kid, like you can.
Bombers looking to get a run home as they have yet to have a runner reach second. So Makrovic looking for his 4th inning of work as that pitch is on the outside. It's a 1-1 count. A little early pitching duel right here in Brooks, especially with how the ballpark is played and how small. 1-0 our score. That pitch missing up and outside. It's a 2-1 count on Altamirano. Matthews did try to steal second his first time up. You'd wondered if he'd go this time because last time he went, it ended in an inning double play. As he does go on here, the throw down is going to scoop past the shortstop. It will be backed up by the second baseman, and it is a stolen base for Peyton Matthews. It's a 2-2 count. This was a called strike on Altamirano. So a Bomber does reach second with the stolen base by Peyton Matthews. You just hope Altamirano finds a way to score him from second here, 1 away in the bottom of the 4th. 2-2 on the ground to the shortstop Turner. He'll have it fielded in time over to first base. Matthews advances over to third as there's now 2 away on the ground out from Altamirano. This will bring up Sam Recker, the third baseman.
Let's go, Seth. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
To bat number 10, Seth Recker.
Gotta be on time with us, man. First pitch to Recker is going to miss outside as a ball, 1-0. Recker, like many Bombers in this lineup early, 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-0. That one misses for a ball. I'm not sure where that one missed. It's a 2-0 count for Recker.
Take your time, Seth. Like you can, kid.
Let's go, Recker. Here you go, kid.
Bombers looking to get on the board here in the 4th inning. 2-0 count here for Recker. The pitch. Down and outside. 3-0 on Recker. Only 2 strikeouts for Makrovic on the mound for the Bulls. Matthews on at third, a 3-0 pitch. That will be in there for a strike. Now 3-1 on Recker.
Here you go, Seth. What do you say? Here you go, kid.
Take your time, Seth. Let's go, kid. Like you can.
Recker looking to put the Bombers on the board. He's got a good count here, 3-1. Upstairs, and Recker will reach with a walk. No damage, though, for the pitcher, as it just makes it runners on the corners. Still 2 away in the ball in the inning.
27, Abden
As the second baseman, Abden Bastardo will step up with a big chance here for the Brooks Bombers. He's got runners on the corners, 2 away as the Bombers are looking to tie up the ball game. Makrovic finally in his first inning as he's going to shoot one up the middle into base hit. And coming in to score is Peyton Matthews. And a big hit for Abaddon Bastardo. It's a game-tying RBI single, and the Bombers tie it up 1-1. Moving over to second is Wrecker, and Abaddon is at first. Big hit for the Bombers, a much-needed hit. 2 outs and runners in scoring position as you hope that breaks the ice a little bit. So now the catcher, Hopful, looking to continue a 2-out rally for the Bombers. First pitch swinging in a big hack there by Hopful. Comes up empty, 0-1. Big at-bat there by Bastardo, especially with runners in scoring position. 0-1. That's on there for a strike. It's a quick 0-2 count for Hopful. Hopful for 1 in the ball game. Makrovic looking to minimize damage. Bombers looking to take the lead. 0-2 pitch in the dirt. Good block there by the catcher, Buffer. Count now 1-2. The starter on at first. Wrecker on at second and on deck. Morrow, the left fielder. 1-2. In the dirt again, another good block. Hopful working in 0-2 count now to a 2-2 count. Trying to keep this 2-out rally for the Bombers. Is that they tied it here in the bottom of the 4th. It is now a 1-1 ball game. 2-2 home. On the outside corner. That's a called strike 3, and the side is retired. But the Bombers put up a little 2-out rally. They tack on a couple of hits and get a run on from the pitcher Makrovic. We're through 4 complete. We are tied here at ones in Brooks, Alberta, and Elk Stadium here on Flow Sports.
Our 4 sponsors at tonight's game. Thanks to Davis Chevrolet Buick GMC Brooks, Fortis Alberta, Giles Ranching, and Wave Inspection. I'd also like to do a little acknowledgement. Number 26, Troy Morrow, his parents, Alicia and Jeff Morrow, all the way from Manteca, California. Let's make some noise.
And welcome back here to Elks Field. Top of the 5th inning. 2, 3, and 4 for the Lethbridge Bulls as Lee Matsuzaki steps up to bat for the Lethbridge Bulls.
Let's go, Julian. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
Matsuzaki 1 for 2 in the ball game. Looks at the first pitch up and away for a ball, 1-0. Picorni back on the mound trying to go through 5 complete. Defense straight up for the Brooks Bombers. 1-0 gets dirt. 2-0. Matsuzaki, Clarehout, and Koleski. Good chunk of the lineup for the good hitting Lethbridge Bulls. As Matsuzaki looks at a pitch on the inside, 2-1. Storyline for the Lethbridge Bulls. They are second in the West Division at 9-6, but have only produced 4 runs in their last 4 ball games.
Take your time, Julian. Let's go.
As the 2-1 is outside and down, it's a 3-1 count for Matsuzaki. They do have 1 run this ball game, but looking to produce more as Picorni misses way inside. It's going to be a leadoff walk for Matsuzaki to start off the top half of the 5th inning for the Lethbridge Bulls as Carter Clarehout will step up to the plate.
Number 23, Carter
Clarehout 1 for 2 in the ball game. He singled his second time up. Was unable to score as Lethbridge came up empty with runners on second and third and 1 out in that inning as Picorni found a way to pitch himself out of that as the first pitch to Clarehout gets past the catcher, as that'll allow Matsuzaki to advance to second. So early on, after the Bombers score 1 in the bottom of the 4th inning, the Lethbridge Bulls are looking early here to score a run for themselves. Clarehout has a 1-0 count.
Like you can.
As Clarehout grounds one to the first baseman. He'll flip it over to Picorni as he hasn't for the first down of the inning, but Matsuzaki advances to third on the play. So it'll be a runner on third with 1 out in the inning. Clarehout now 1 for 3 in the ball game as the designated hitter, Jack Koleski, steps up to the plate. Koleski, just like Clarehout, 1 for 2 in the ball game. He was part of that threat with runners on second and third, and Picorni pitched out of that. As now the Brooks Bombers have the infield in with Matsuzaki at third, with less than 2 away as the first pitch is downstairs for a ball, 1-0. Picorni pitching with runners on in every inning except the top of the 4th in a 1-2-3 inning.
Let's go, kid.
As 1-0 missed outside. It looked like he wanted the strike call there, but he didn't get it. It's a 2-0 count on McCleskey. Oh, not McCleskey. Koleski. 2-0 home. That one hits the outside corner. That's called strike 2-1 on Koleski. So Bombers playing infield in. Picorni looking for a ground out or a strikeout here. 2-1. On the ground. Foul. Just past the third base side. Just a couple feet.
Take your time, Julian. Let's go, kid. Like you can.
It's a big moment here for Picorni, the pitcher. Runner on third with 1 out. He's got Koleski on a 2-2 count. Big pitch, 2-2. Oh, just fouled. Koleski just caught a tip of that, and the catcher just coming up empty on that. It looked like it caught a piece of him, as he's a little shaken on that. Catcher being hopeful for the Bombers. Corney looked to have Koleski out in front on that pitch.
Maybe Kyler, shake it off, bud.
So we'll do it again, 2-2, runner on third. Koleski, the batter. Matsuzaki, the runner on third. And the pitch from Picorni is in the air to right field. Coming in is Fischel, tagging is Matsuzaki, but he'll head back to third as a strong throw from Fischel keeps the runner at third. That's a big out there for Picorni as it keeps the runner at third with now 2 away in the inning.
Number 15, Will Turner.
So now stepping up against this shortstop, Will Turner. First pitch to Turner. Good pitch on the inside. 0-1.
Like you can, kid. Let's go.
Turner 0 for 2 in the ball game. 0-1 downstairs. Count even 1-1. 1-1 to Turner. Just misses the outside. 2-1.
Take your time, Julian. Let's go, kid. Like you can.
2-1 count for Turner. Runner still on at third. On deck, McTavish if the inning continues. Two one. Big swing and a miss there by Turner. Count now 2-2 as Picorni looks to pitches out another jam. Picorni looking for strikeout number 4. The pitch is going to be grounded up the middle, scooped up by the shortstop Bedford on over to first. As Ormonde holds on to that one as Picorni pitches himself out of another jam. Leadoff man reaches for Lethbridge, but they come up empty. We're through 4.5. We got it tied up 1-1 between the Brooks Bombers and Lethbridge Bulls here on Flow Sports.
Tickets. Haven't seen the 50-50 seller yet? No worries. You can now buy them right from your seat and on your phone at bombers5050.com.
They tell them to. They tell them not to.
Welcome back to Brooks. For some WCBL action here in Elks Field between the Lethbridge Bulls and your hometown Brooks Bombers. It'll be 8-9-1 as the left fielder Troy Morrow comes up to bat.
Come up to bat for your Brooks Bombers, number 26, your left fielder, Troy Morrow.
Troy Morrow 0 for 1 in the ball game, did reach on base with an error. He's been one of the few base runners for the Bombers in this early going, or in this ball game, I should say. As the first pitch is down for a ball, Makrovic. Back on the mound, looking to go through 5 complete for the Lethbridge Bulls as Morrow rips one through the right side in the right field for a leadoff single. Big swing there for Morrow as the leadoff man reaches for the Brooks Bombers. Make Morrow 1 for 2 in the ball game as that brings up the shortstop, J.R. Bedford.
J.R. Bedford.
Go, JR.
Good swing for Morrow, puts him on base with a single, and J.R. Bedford, the shortstop, up to bat for the Bombers. He'll look at the first pitch outside, 1-0. Bedford 0 for 1 in the ball game. Besides the blunder he started with the ball game, he has been playing some good shortstop for the Bombers. 1-0 pitch is going to be ripped to the third base side, thrown to second for 1 over the first. Not in time as Bedford legs it out. Little jam shot there by Bedford, but he was able to leg it out. Morrow out on the force to second. So we'll do it again with a runner on first, but now this time one out for the top of the lineup with the right fielder, Ben Fischel.
Number 24, Ben Fischel.
Let's go, Ben. Take your time. Kids like you can, bud.
I didn't take any. I should have.
Bedford on at first and a pickoff attempt. Pretty close. Bedford didn't slide on the pickoff attempt, which made it closer than what it seemed. And it looks like we're calling time for something. I'm not sure what's going on, but the Bombers head coach is looking over to the second base umpire for something. I'm not sure what he's asking. So Bedford on at first with the fielder's choice, retiring Morrow. And Fischel, the batter.
Oh, man, here you go.
Fischel 0 for 2 in the ball game as he swings at that pitch and fouls it third base side. 0-1 on Fischel.
Two macaroni to swallow, so I don't need to chew a pill to swallow.
I need like a gallon of water just for a tiny pill.
Bombers taking the L yesterday in Medicine Hat, 6-3.
Should just put it in a piece of cheese like you do at home.
That's what we do to give
0-1 to Fischel. Missing outside. 1-1.
Take your time, Ben. Take your time, kid. Take your time.
Bedford a threat to seal.
It would work for me.
Go on, Ben.
Pickoff attempt. Bedford back safely. Fischel a 1-1 count here in a 1-1 ball game. One one to Fischel, down and inside, 2-1.
Go, Ben. Take your time. Kids like you can.
After being down 1-0, Bombers tied it in the fourth, looking to take the lead here in the bottom of the fifth. Bedford not running as Fischel pops it up in the air, but it will trickle foul out of play to and to the right. 2-2 on Fischel.
Go, Bombers. Come on, man, here you go, kid.
It's been quite the pitcher matchup between Makrovic and Pokorny.
Take your time, Ben. Like you can, kid. Take your time.
Only 2 runs total in the ball game, especially the venue we're playing at. As the 2-2 is in the dirt and moving up to second is Bedford on the wild pitch. Oh, that was a 58-footer. That's a wild pitch. So pass ball put Bedford on at second.
Take your time, Ben.
Full count on Fischel. Big opportunity here for the Brooks Bombers. Bottom of the fifth. Full count offering to Fischel, and it's downstairs, and Fischel will reach with a walk. So Bombers putting up their rallies here in the later half of the ball game as Lethbridge was putting runners on consistently throughout the early going of the ball game.
Let's go, Peyton.
That'll bring some concern from the Lethbridge side as the pitching coach will have a chat with Makrovic, the pitcher. It's a good thing that they are taking a mound visit because they are dealing with Peyton Matthews, who is 7 for his last 7 in the ball game, dating back to yesterday in a 5-for-5 performance against the Medicine Hat Mavericks, and is already 2 for 2 in this ball game. No activity in the Bulls bullpen. As Mrkovic is going to try to pitch out of a jam of his own, as he's got Fischel on at first and Bedford on at second, with Peyton Matthews, the center fielder. 2 for 2 in the ball game, 2 singles for Matthews. First pitch to Matthews is in the air to shallow center field. It looked like he got at the end of the bat on that one. As Sakaris in center fielder makes the play. So Peyton Matthews' first pitch swinging early ends his 7 for 7 streak as he's retired for the second out of the inning. This will bring up the first baseman, White Ormonde. Ormonde 0 for. Running is Bedford for third. Throw down. Not in time. Fischel was also running on the pitch. So a double steal for Bedford, and Fischel puts runners on second and third for Ormonde, and it's an 0-1 count. It was a called strike. So 0-1 on Ormonde. Second and third now on a double steal. The 0-1's in the dirt. 1-1 on Ormonde. Excuse me. Bombers looking to take a lead on a 2-out hit here. They tied it last inning on a 2-out hit. As that's grounded to the first baseman, snagged by Clairhart, and he'll have it for the final out of the inning. So the Bombers get 2-1 in the inning, but they come up empty as well. We are through 5 complete. We got a good pitcher's duel here going. It's 1-1. We're through 5 complete here in Flow Sports.
Tonight we would like to recognize Nanette Weir as tonight's fan of the game. She's a mainstay at Bombers home games, cheers for the boys on the road, and a strong supporter of all things Bombers baseball.
New pitcher, 23.
Now pitching for your Brooks Bombers, hometown number 23, Aiden Maxwell. Today's pitching changes are brought to you by Fergie's Limited, your local trusted light duty and agricultural mechanical specialist. Just a reminder to all those in attendance, we'd like to keep our ballpark looking clean and tidy. We kindly ask all fans to grab their empty cans and garbage and dispose of them in the proper receptacles spread around the ballpark as you leave today. We thank you for your cooperation.
Five.
To bat from Lethbridge Bulls, number 5, Brennan McTavish.
So welcome back here in the top of the 6th inning here in Elks Field between the Lethbridge Bulls and the Brooks Bombers. It'll be 6, 7, and 8 as Brendan McTavish will step up to the plate for the Lethbridge Bulls with a new pitcher on the mound for the Brooks Bombers, with Aiden Maxwell's first pitch missing outside, 1-0. Maxwell, a sophomore out of Okanagan College, hometown boy here from Brooks, Alberta. 0-1 record on the year with an ERA of 7. As that pitch misses on the outside, it's a 2-0 count on McTavish.
In the same spot.
Called 6 in a row on the other side. Come
2-0 home is going to be hit in the air. Left field going back is Morrow on the track at the wall, and then it's gone. Solo leadoff bomb for Brendan McTavish puts Lethbridge up here in the 6th inning as he just shoots it over the wall in left field for a 2-1 lead for the Lethbridge Bulls.
To bat for Lethbridge, number 17, Brew Buffer. He is tonight's Piston Row beer batter. If he gets out, it is $1 off beer till the end of the inning.
For McTavish, that's home run number 3 on the early going. As Lethbridge takes a 2-1 lead as the first pitch swing there by Drew Bufford is down for a base hit. Corralling it as the right fielder, and he'll be placed at first with a single. So back-to-back hits in the top of the 6th for the Lethbridge Bulls after the Bombers change pitchers. So now Adonis Burnell up to bat for the Lethbridge Bulls. Bufford on at first after the single. First pitch just misses on the inside, 1-0. Burnell hitless in the ball game.
Take your time, kid, like you can, bud. Let's go.
1-0 fouled straight back. Count even at 1-1. Two 1-1 outside, and it'll be a 2-1 count with a 2-1 lead for the Lethbridge Bulls here. Gaining that lead here in the top of the 6th via the McTavish solo home run to lead off the 6th. 2-1 pitch jammed foul. 2-2 on Burnell. Final stat line on Picorni. 5 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, no earned, 2 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Pretty good outing for Picorni and the Brooks Bombers as that pitch is hit on a line and down for a base hit in front of Morrow. That's 3 straight hits for the Lethbridge Bulls. As there's runners on first and second, still nobody away. That'll bring up Bernie Sikoris. Sikoris got things started in the scoring department with an RBI double his first time up. Pickoff attempt. They did have him, but nobody securing the bag. 1-for-2 ball game for the center fielder. Chance for more as he's got runners on first and second. Showing bunt and laying down and it looks like from the home plate umpire that he got out of the batter's box before touching the ball, so they're going to call him out on obstruction or just call him out on a play. So it'll be 1 out. The runners will stay put. 1 out, runners stay put, so Burnell still at first and Bufford still on at second as the Lethbridge coach is looking for an explanation on the play. So 1 out. So Kara's retired as it flips the top of the lineup with the third baseman, Steven Andrzejczyk.
To bat, number 8, Steven Andrzejczyk.
First pitch to Andrzejczyk is going to be lined in front of left field for a base hit. It was hit too hard, so all the base runners will move 90 feet. So the bases are loaded now with one away. Andrzejczyk, his second hit of the ball game.
Number 10, Lee Matsuzaki.
Make him 2 for 3 in the ball game as Lee Matsuzaki, the right fielder, steps up with a big shot here with the bases loaded and only one away.
Go Aiden. Take your time, kid.
Maxwell looking to pitch out of trouble as Bombers pitching has been pitching themselves and getting themselves out of trouble throughout the majority of this ball game. But this is their biggest challenge yet, I should say, as they got bases loaded and one away. First pitch to Matsuzaki is a big swing and a miss. Foul tip kept on by the catcher. Hopful 0-1. Andrzejczyk on at first. Bernal on at second. Bufford on at third. One away and a 0-1 count.
That was a good
0-1 just misses on the outside. Maybe a little down too. Count even at 1-1. Lethbridge looking to extend the lead here. That pitch misses outside. Count 2-1. Claire Hout, the first baseman on deck. Big opportunity here for the Bulls. 2-1. On the ground, snagged by the first baseman, throw to home out there. And that's all they'll get as a run is prevented. Good play by the first baseman, Ormonde. Thought he would have a shot to throw it to second, but he thought, let's take the for sure out at home and prevent a run to score.
23.
So we'll do it again. Bases loaded now, 2 away. Still a 2-1 ball game as the first baseman, Carter Clairhout, comes up to bat. 1 for 3 in the ball game is Clairhout. But in a ball field like this and a batter like that, with one swing, he could just turn the game upside down as the first pitch is fouled back to the screen. 0-1 on Clairhout. Two-1 ball game. Lethbridge leading the Bombers. Bombers looking to snap a 6-game losing streak. 0-1
Come on.
just misses outside. Count even at 1-1.
That's terrible, Blue.
That was a good pitch. In the same spot.
Yeah, on left-handed batters, right-handed batters, 10 inches outside.
Maxwell looking to get out of trouble.
Come on, Aiden.
1-1. Back up the middle and into center field for a base hit. One run will come in to score, rounding third. It will come in to score. Throw to third, and they got him. Okay. So the second run does count. So it'll be a 2-run single for Carter Clairhout. No, you were right. It's just 2. Yeah, so no, you were right. No, you were right. 3 total. So Lethbridge scores 3 in the inning. Got the lead on a solo home run and then a 2-run single.
Hello, Bombers fans.
We're through 5.5. Lethbridge leads the Bombers 4-1
Dizzy back.
here on Flow Sports.
Okay, come this way a little bit. Okay, ready? That's it. So they're going to spin, they're going to run, and then they're going to tag Dave's hat. So, spin. Spin, 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 spin. Keep going, keep going. Okay, run, tag his hat. Yeah.
Altamirano.
Welcome back to Elks. Welcome back to Elks Field. Bottom of the 6th. Bombers down 4-1 against the Lethbridge Bulls, as it will be 4, 5, and 6 as the designated hitter, Christian Altamirano, steps up to bat. Looks at the pitch outside, 1-0. Mirakovic back on the mound still, looking to go 6 frames for the Lethbridge Bulls. As the Bulls scored top 3 in the top of the 6th inning after 5 good innings from Julian Picorni. Aiden Maxwell came in relief, gave up 3, a solo home run and a 2-run single. It was a 2-run single because the second run came in to score after the tag was applied on third, as the runner was trying to go first to the third. So 3-0 count on Altamirano. Hitless in the ball game is Altamirano. 3-0 home. On the outside for a strike, 3-1. Still looking for his first home run of the season is Altamirano. 3-1 is downstairs, and it's a leadoff walk to start on the bottom of the 6th for the Brooks Bombers.
Up to bat for your Brooks Bombers, number 10, Seth Recker. Recker.
So Seth Recker, the third baseman, will bat with a runner on first, nobody out.
Take your time, kid, like you can. Take your time.
Recker 0 for 1 has reached in this ball game. It was a walk his second time up. First pitch. Breaking pitch up and inside, 1-0 on Recker. Bombers looking to answer back after Lethbridge put 3 in the top half of the 6th. 1-0 downstairs, and it's 2-0 to Recker.
Go, Seth. Take your time, kid, like you can.
Good hitters count here for Recker. Altamirano on first with the leadoff walk. 2-0. A drive out to the gap. And a nice sliding catch by Bernal out in left field. He's having a heck of a game out in left field. Got the double play to end the first inning and has a nice sliding catch to rob a base hit.
27, Alden Bastardo.
Robs Recker of a base hit. We have one out with Altamirano still on at first as Bastardo, the second baseman, comes up to bat. Bastardo 1 for 2. He's credited with the lone run as he got an RBI single his last time up. As he got a big cut on the breaking pitch there. Comes up empty, 0-1.
Take your time, like you can, kid, like you can.
Excuse me. As the 0-1 is lined and snagged and thrown over to first, and they got him for the double play. Bastardo hit it sharply on a line to the third baseman, Andrzejczyk, and Altamirano overjumped, causing an inning-ending double play. Leadoff man gets on for the Brooks Bombers, but they aren't able to score. We're through 6 complete. The Lethbridge Bulls lead the Brooks Bombers 4-1 here on Home Team Live. New arm.
21.
21. Derek Hughes.
Now pitching for your Brooks Bombers, number 21, Derek Hughes. Once again, today's pitching changes are brought to you by Fergie's Limited, your local trusted light duty and agricultural mechanical specialist.
And welcome back here to Elks Field. Top of the 7th, 4-1 ball game as the Lethbridge Bulls are leading against the Brooks Bombers. Pitching change here for the Brooks Bombers. It'll be the 6-foot Derek Hughes, out of the freshman out of College of the Canyons, pitching hometown of Santa Clarita, California. 4th appearance on the season for the Brooks Bombers. No record. An ERA over 10 in 4 innings pitched for the Brooks Bombers last time out. Pitched on the 15th of June. 1 inning, gave up 1 earned. Struck out 1 against the Sylvan Lakes in the 7-9 loss on. Nope, different game. As he'll deal with 4, 5, 6 in the Lethbridge lineup with Jack Koleski, the DH, leading off in the top of the 7th. First pitch is spiked in the dirt, 1-0.
Take your time, Derek. Take your time.
Koleski 1 for 3 in the ball game. Lone hit, just as a single for Koleski in the ball game. Offense been quiet throughout this whole game until the 3rd inning when Lethbridge erupted for 3 in the top half of the 6th as the 1-0 was spiked again. It's a 2-0 count for Koleski. On deck, the shortstop, Will Turner. 2-0 pitch, another spike ball, and it's going to be a 3-0 count for Koleski. Hughes having a little trouble finding the zone early on.
Let's go, Derek. Take your time, kid, like you can. Take your time.
Looking for a strike here from Hughes, 3-0. And that's also going to miss down. It's a leadoff walk for Koleski.
Up the bat, number 15, Will Turner.
Koleski reaching on with a 4-pitch walk for the first batter for Hughes in his appearance. As Will Turner steps in there with the first pitch in there for a strike.
Like you can, Derek. Take your time.
0-1 on Turner. Hitless is Turner 0 for 3 in the ball game. 0-1. Ripped on a line. Fair ball past the diving wrecker. Rounding second and staying at second is Koleski. It's just going to be a single for Will Turner. That's his first hit of the ball game as Lethbridge get the first 2 to reach in the top of the 7th.
Up the bat, Brennan McTavish.
So just like the top of the 6th, Lethbridge getting the first 2 to reach. And that brings some concern to the pitching coach for the Brooks Bombers as everybody will have a little chat on the pitcher's mound. So the storyline of Lethbridge scoring 4 runs in their last 4 games can be debunked here today as they have scored 4 runs in this ball game against the Brooks Bombers. But for the Brooks Bombers, I mean, this is a 3-run ball game. Bombers are still in it. So after a long mound visit, that'll bring up Brendan McTavish, the second baseman, probably having the best game for the Lethbridge Bulls batter-wise. A double his first time up and a home run his last time up. As he looks at a first pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 0-1. The double in his first at-bat pretty much sparked the first run for the Lethbridge Bulls. As the 0-1 is also on the outside for a strike. It's a quick 0-2 count for McTavish. And then the home run in the top of the sixth ultimately gave Lethbridge the lead. But he's dealing with a quick 0-2 in counts here. Hughes looking for a strikeout. The pitch down and outside, 1-2. Kaliski on that first, or on that second. Turner on that first. On deck, the catcher, Drew Bufford, as the 1-2 is going to be looped to left field and past the sliding Morrow. That'll easily score Koleski from second. Rounding third is Turner. A strong throw from Bufford, mishandled by Kai Hoffel.
He was out. Chris.
Dropped by the catcher, Hoffel. And it looks like Hoffel saying he didn't give him a lane to block. But he dropped it, and 2 runs will come in to score on a single, I would say, from Brendan McTavish. 3 RBIs. 2 runs, single scoring Koleski and Turner. Turner could have been thrown out at home. Good throw there by Befford, but just dropped there by the catcher. Hoffel just couldn't squeeze onto it. Drew Bufford, the catcher, looked at strike 1, 0-1 on Bufford. 0-1 downstairs, the count 1-1.
Go, Derek.
Reason I give it a single for McTavish is he advanced on the cutoff throw when Befford tried to nail Turner trying to score. So 1-1, big cut and a miss there by Bufford. 1-2 on the catcher. As Lethbridge leads in now 6-1 in the ball game. And looking for more with McTavish on it at second. 1-2. Just missed the outside corner. Count even at 2-2 on Bufford. McTavish 3 hits in the ball game. As Bufford wails on a breaking pitch. Looked like another sword there. First out of the inning for Hughes, and the first strikeout for Hughes. This will bring up Adonis Burnell, the left fielder. Burnell swinging at the first pitch, grounded to the shortstop. Bedford, a nice running throw. It gets Burnell. What a play there by Burnell, the shortstop. Running to his arm side and making a running throw, robbing Burnell of a base hit, which will bring up the center fielder, Bernie Sakaras. I was going to mention coming into the ball game, Burnell 1 for 3 in the ball game. 2 runs scored, but he's made 2 pretty good plays out in left field that have been game changers for the Lethbridge Bulls against the Bombers in this game, as the 1-0 misses outside, 2-1 on Bernie Sakaras. Two one in the air to left field, and Morrow is going to make a nice running catch. Or did he just drop? He did just drop that. In foul territory, just right on the edge. There's a little fence there, and I thought Morrow had just enough space to reach out and make the catch, but he just came up empty on it. And it'll be a 2-2 count on Sakaras, the center fielder. So 2-2, 2 out. Runner on second. And the pitch is going to be shot back up at the middle and into the gap in left center. That's going to score the runner, McTavish, and excuse me, standing at second with his second RBI double of the ball game is Bernie Sakaras. As Lethbridge tacks on another, they lead it 8-1. So second mound visit mean there's going to be a pitching change as Derek Hughes fails to get his 1 inning of work, as Lethbridge has put up 7 runs in the last 2 innings after Pokorny goes 5 and only gives up 1. Pitching change on for the Brooks Bombers. More info on the pitching change when we're back here after this break here on Flow Sports.
Luis Gallardo. So Luis Gallardo.
29. That doesn't. If he's asking for a number, he wants a number.
Now pitching for your Brooks Bombers.
Luis Gallardo.
29, Luis Gallardo.
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 There you go.
Once again, your pitching changes are brought to you by Fergus Limited, your local trusted light duty and agricultural mechanical specialist.
Dude will be up next. Were you wondering who's up next?
Welcome back here on Flow Sports. A pitching change for the Brooks Bombers. It'll be the junior from the U Michigan at Dearborn, Luis Gallardo, hometown of Red Deer, Alberta. This will be his 6th appearance on the season for the Brooks Bombers. No record, an ERA of 6. Does have a save for the Brooks Bombers. 4 strikeouts in 6 innings pitched. Last time out in a 3-9 loss on June 14th against the Sylvan Lake Goals. Pitched 2/3 of an inning and gave up 2 earned. Struck out about it. He will be dealing with a runner on second with the top of the lineup for the Lethbridge Bulls. Steven Andrzejczyk. Chick, I should say. My apologies. As I was saying, for the storyline for the Lethbridge Bulls, only 4 runs in their last 4 ball games have erupted here in the later goings of this ball game, putting up 6 runs, I should say, in the last 3 innings, as there must have been a scoreboard error. I thought there was 4 runs scored in this inning, as there's only been 3. So a 7-1 ball game. My apologies. As the catcher finishes his little meeting with the pitcher, as Gallardo gets his sign and is ready to pitch. Fresh count. First pitch to Andrzejczyk is in there for a strike, 0-1. Andrzejczyk 2 for 3 in the ball game. A run scored. Sokaris on at second from the RBI double that took Hughes out of the ball game. Another slow breaking pitch in there for a strike. A quick 0-2 count.
Let's go.
Throwing smoke, baby.
Gallardo looking to put this inning to rest and get the Bombers up to bat. 0-2. A curveball deep in the air to left field. And the left fielders are just going to look at that one sail away, and that's a 2-run shot for Steven Andrzejczyk. Andrzejczyk, that's home run number 1 on the year. Give him 10 RBIs on the season, and Lethbridge has blown this game wide open. They lead at 9-1.
The bat number 10, Lee Matsusaki.
0-2 breaking pitch, and Andrzejczyk got a hold of it. Must feel good for the batter. Andrzejczyk getting his first one of the season. Breaking the ice on that as the first pitch to Lee Matsuzaki down 1-0. Matsuzaki 1 for 3 in the ball game. 1-0. On the outside corner for a strike. Count even at 1-1.
Go, Luis. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
Now you wonder, with back-to-back long innings, will Mirakovic still be pitching for the Lethbridge Bulls as the 1-1 is inside? Count 2-1. I would imagine so, with the lead Lethbridge has now and the way Mirakovic has been pitching for the Bulls this ball game. 2-1 on the outside for a strike. Count even at 2-2. Gallardo looking to get out of this inning. 2-2 home. On a line, foul.
Lucky.
Just enough behind the first base side to call it foul. Even took a diving attempt by the first baseman to make a shot at it. But we'll do it again at 2-2.
Let's go, Luis. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
2-2 again. A curveball deep right field. Fischel has it on the warning track for the final out of the inning. Gallardo can take a deep breath as he only has to deal with giving up one home run in the inning. Lethbridge puts up 5 in the top half of the 7th inning. The Bombers have some work to do. They're down 9-1 here, heading to the bottom of the 7th here on Flow Sports.
Brought to you by Allied Distributors and Drugs. Been locally owned and operated company committed to providing excellent, knowledgeable customer service since 1964. They offer a wide range of products which include auto parts, RV parts, industrial supplies, car and truck accessories, janitorial supplies, and much, much more. Check them out at 315 First News.
No one's stretching.
Yeah, we do have Hopful.
First the bat for your Brooks Bombers, number 33, Kai Hopful.
Welcome back here to Elks Field, bottom of the 7th. Bombers got some work to do as Kai Hopful, the catcher, swinging at the first pitch and fouls it straight back. 0-1. And just like I thought, Lethbridge Bulls starter Maxim Mirakovic still on the mound for the Lethbridge Bulls, trying to go through 7 innings of work as the 0-1 is downstairs with a breaking pitch. Count even 1-1.
You can, kid. Let's go.
Hopeful 0 for 2 in the ball game. Or Hopful, my apologies. 1-1 downstairs. Count 2-1.
Here you go, Kai. Let's go, kid. Go double three.
Stat lines on some Bombers relievers
Throw it up, bud.
in the ball game. Aiden Maxwell, 1 inning, 5 hits, 3 earned. Derek Hughes, only 2 in a 3rd innings pitched as the ball was hit in the air behind home plate. And Hopful is retired on a foul out secured by the catcher Bufford for the first out of the inning.
Up to bat number 26, Troy Morrow.
That's good. That's going to bring up the left fielder, Troy Morrow. Morrow 1 for 2 in the ball game. He singled his last time up.
Take your time, kid. Let's go.
Kind of been a story of opposites in left field in this ball game as Morrow looks at a strike 0-1. Bernal making a couple of exceptional plays out in left field. As Morrow swings at an 0-1, it's a swinging bunt and running out down the line. Called out. What a play there by Andrzejczyk. Looked like it got him there by half a step. Barehanded scoop by Andrzejczyk got Morrow by half a step for the second out of the inning.
About number 5, J.R. Bedford.
What looked like a swinging bunt. Could have been an infield single by Morrow, but robbed by a nice running play there by Andrzejczyk. As the first pitch scoots over the head of J.R. Bedford, the shortstop. 0 for 2 in the ball game is Bedford. Has made an exceptional play at shortstop. Nice running throw. Robbing a base hit. Looking for a 2-out rally here. 1-0 swung on the ground to the shortstop. Mishandled by the shortstop Turner. And Bedford's going to reach. Scorebox ruling a hit for Bedford. Give Bedford his first hit of the ball game, make him 1 for 3. As Ben Fischel will flip the lineup. This will be 4th time through the lineup for Mokrovic. It looks like there's some slide activity going in the Bulls bullpen as Fischel's first pitch swinging and loops one into right field for a base hit. Rounding and staying at second is Bedford as the Bombers get back-to-back men on base. They got a little 2-out rally going here. Fischel on at first, Bedford on at second.
Number 2, Peyton Matthews.
So a rare occurrence for Mokrovic in a little 2-out jam here with Peyton Matthews up to bat. Called strike. Looked a little upstairs, but the home plate umpire says it's a strike 0-1. Fischel on at first. Bedford on at second. Matthews the batter. 2 for 3 as Matthews in the ball game as he rolls one foul towards the Lethbridge side. It'll be a quick 0-2 count for Matthews. Matthews looking to continue a rally going for the Bombers. Oh, 2 pitch, fouled. Do it again, 0-2 as Matthews continues the battle. Maxim Mokrovic, pitcher for the Lethbridge Bulls, looking to go through 7 innings of 1-run ball. But they'll have a check over the second, and they won't even make an attempt. Just something to keep Bedford on his toes. 0-2 to Matthews upstairs. Not going to ask for an appeal. I wouldn't think they would. So the count 1-2 on Matthews. Wyatt Ormondi, the first baseman, on deck if Matthews is able to continue the inning. 1-2 home upstairs. Looked like he tried to put a little something extra on it. From 0-2 now, 2-2. Bedford on second. Fischel on at first. 2-2 count here. The pitch. Fouled out of play. Matthews is putting up a good battle.
Like you can, Payne. Let's go.
9-1 ball game. Bombers still have a lot to put up. Again, the 2-2. Big swing and a miss there. And Maxim Makrovic, 7 innings of 1-run ball for the Lethbridge Bulls, escapes another jam as the Bombers again come up empty with runners in scoring position. We're through 7 complete. The Lethbridge Bulls lead the Brooks Bombers 9-1 here on Flow Sports.
All right, Brooks Bombers fans, get out your 50-50 tickets. For $425, we're looking for C 4420. That's C 4420 for $425.
Sora, whatever his last name is. 38.
Now pitching for your Brooks Bombers, number 38, Sora Nishijima. Nishijima. It's gonna be a thing, man.
Back here in Elks Field, top of the 8th inning. Bombers pitching change on the mound, making his debut with the Brooks Bombers and the WCBL will be number 38 from the country of Japan, Sora Nishijima. Sophomore pitching out of Tacoma Community College. That's pretty much all I can say about this pitcher. He is making his debut. There is no official stats on him. From what I'm seeing, a little bit of a 3/4 delivery, does have a breaking pitch. But he'll have to deal with the heart of the Lethbridge lineup for the top half of the 8. He'll deal with 3, 4, and 5 as Carter Clarehout, the first baseman, steps up.
Let's go, Sora.
Clarehout 2 for 4 in the ball game with an RBI. First pitch from Nishijima is behind the batter, Clarehout 1-0. A little scary in there in the batter's box when your first pitch is behind the batter. Nishijima's second pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1.
First one is a scare tactic. Carter. Don't dig in.
Take your time, Sora. Let's go, kid. Like you can.
1-1, Nishijima's pitch in the outside corner, 1-2. Clarehout 2 for 4 ball game will raise that 320 average.
Come on, Sora.
1-2 pitch, breaking pitch, a little bit more outside. Count even on Clarehout, 2-2. First batter for Nishijima, looking for it to be a strikeout in the WCBL. 2-2 home is going to be fouled. Good pitch on the outside. Clairhart just threw the bat at it just to stay alive, and we'll do it again at 2-2.
Take your time, kid. Let's go. Like you can. Or just redraw it.
Once again, 2-2 pitch, and he'll foul it off.
Take your time, Sora.
Clairhart putting up a good battle against Nishijima. Looks like the first base coach of Lethbridge having a chat with the first base umpire. And it looks like third base coach doesn't want to have a chat with him. As the 2-2 pitch is on the outside and Clairhart comes out empty. So the first batter in the WCBL for Nishima is a strikeout. One away here in the top of the eighth as Jack Kaliski, the designated hitter, comes up to bat. Kaliski 1-for-3 ball game. Breaking ball misses down and inside. Tried to backdoor with him. 1-0.
Nice.
1-0 downstairs again with a breaking pitch. It's a 2-0 count for Kaliski. Scores around the WCBL. The Saskatchewan Berries up 11-4 on the Sylvan Lake Gulls. Regina Red Sox and the Moose Jaw Miller Express tied at 5. 2-0. Big cut at the pitch, and Kaleski fouls it straight back. It's a 2-1 count. Fort McMurray down against the Okotoks Dogs 6-1. Medicine Hat beating up Swift Current in Swift Current 13-2. And the Weyburn Beavers up 9-6. So there's a ground ball to the shortstop Bedford. Throws it in time to first. Kaliski retired on the ground out, making 1-for-4 in the ball game. As Nishima gets the first two batters out he faces. So it'll bring up the shortstop, Will Turner. 1-for-4 in the ball game as Turner, a run scored. First pitch. Foul ball.
Foul ball, right, Blue? Yeah, thank you.
Foul ball called, I figured. 0-1 on Turner. As I was saying, there was one more score I think I missed. Yes, the Weyburn Beavers at home up 9-6 on the Energy City Cactus Rats. It's a curveball. Just misses down and inside. Tried to backdoor him with it. Count even 1-1. One to Turner. Big cut and a miss at a breaking pitch. Nishima ahead on Turner, 1-2. Nishima looking like to go 1-2-3 in his Bomber debut. 1-2 home upstairs. Tried to look like he brought a little extra on it. Count now 2-2 on Turner. Two pitch, a breaking pitch. Doesn't get the call.
That was a good pitch, Sora. Come on, Blue.
I thought he had it. Umpire didn't think so.
Everybody but your cats. You're at it, kid. Here you go.
Full count now on Turner.
Right down the pipe, bud. Here you go, Sora. Let's go, kid.
Full count pitch. Breaking pitch fouled right at the Bombers' dugout, and it looked like a coach caught it. So we'll do it again, 3-2. Nishima
Go. Yoshida.
looking to go 1, 2, 3. One more time. Full count pitch. Way outside. Turner's going to reach on a 2-out walk.
Strike to get him out.
Number 5, Brennan McTavish.
Turner reaching on a 2-out walk will continue the inning for the second baseman, Brendan McTavish. McTavish having quite the ball game. 3 for 4, 2, 1 to double, a home run, and a single. It's interesting that they got him for 2 RBIs because I think he does have a 3 RBI performance. But we'll say he is the top performing Lethbridge batter for the Bulls in this ball game. That ball misses outside. It's a 1-0 count.
Where did that miss, Chris?
Pickoff attempt. Turner back safely.
Take your time, Sora, like you can, kid. Let's go.
Nishima's 1-0 pitch goes way inside, crosses up the catcher. That'll allow Turner to go to second. 2-0 now the count. Fans rallying Nishima to get out of the inning unscathed.
Is it 2 or 3?
2-0 pitch on the outside for a strike. 2-1 now the count. Oh, it's 3-1. It's 3-1. My apologies. It's a 3-1 count. Three-one pitch
That's too high.
in the air to center field. Calling for it is Matthews, and he'll have it for the final out of the inning. So Soren Nishima in his WCBL debut goes scoreless. Bombers heading to the bottom of the 8th. They still got some work to do, but they only got 6 outs to work with. They're down 9-1 against the Lethbridge Bulls here on Flow Sports.
Experienced and knowledgeable, we bring you the decision yard. Tonight's attendance is 100 fans. Thank you for supporting the Brooks Bombers and WCBL baseball.
It's typical for a Wednesday like this.
Bombers' next home game will be Wednesday, June 18th at 7:05 as the Brooks Bombers welcome the. That's today. Never mind. A teacher wrote this, just saying. Tomorrow night, the Brooks Bombers will welcome the Okotoks Dogs. First pitch at 7:05. Get your tickets at brooksbombers.com.
Pitching change 34 in for Lethbridge.
Now pitching for your Lethbridge Bulls, Logan McNamara. This pitching change is brought to you by Fergie's Limited. Your local trusted light duty and agricultural mechanical specialist. Fergie's Limited.
Let's go, Bombers. Let's get this back. Boys, let's go.
Welcome back here to the bottom of the 8th inning. Pitching change for the Lethbridge Bulls. It'll be the freshman out of Three Rivers College, hometown of Port Moody, BC, Logan McNamara. McNamara, this is his 4th appearance. No record, an ERA of 9. Only 3 innings pitched. 6
Go,
strikeouts.
Wyatt. Take your time, kid, like you can.
Last time out against Fort McMurray in a 5-0 loss. Pitched 1 shutout inning, but did walk a batter. Ended up striking out the side, actually, in that appearance. As the first pitch to Ormonde, the first baseman for the Bombers, is fouled back out of play, 0-1. Oh, 1 in there for a strike. It's a quick 0-2 count for Ormonde.
Let's go, Wyatt. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
0-2 pitch. In the air, the shallow left field, or should I say, landed more in the infield as Ormonde is retired on the pop out to the second baseman. 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th, as that's going to bring up the designated hitter, Christian Aldomano.
Your designated hitter, Christian Altamirano.
Let's go, Christian.
Final stat line on Lethbridge Bulls starter Maxim Mirakovic. 7 innings, 6 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. It's a quality start for Mirakovic. As the first pitch to Altamirano is on there for a strike, 0-1. Altamirano 0 for 2 in the ball game, did reach base with a walk as the 0-1 is spiked. Count even, 1-1.
Take your time, Christian. Let's go, kid.
1-1 to Altamirano. It's spiked and it caught him in the foot. Altamirano's going to reach with a hit by pitch.
Up to bat for your Brooks Bombers, number 10, Seth Recker.
So Altamirano reaching on a hit by pitch and puts a runner on first with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th as Sam Recker, the third baseman, will step up to bat. Recker 0 for 2 in the ball game, has also reached base with a walk. First pitch to Recker is a slow breaking pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Small lead at first is Altamirano. 0-1. On the ground to the second baseman, McTavish throws it to Turner, over to first. Can't scoop it as the first baseman, Clairhout. As Altamirano is retired on the fielder's choice, but Recker will reach on the, I wouldn't give that an error. I'd probably give that a fielder's choice.
27.
To bat for your Brooks Bombers, number 27, Abdon Bustardo.
Let's go, Abdon. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
There's 2 outs now. 2 outs in the ball game, or inning. We'll bring up Bastardo, the second baseman, looks at a pitch inside for a strike, 0-1.
Take your time, Adam.
Abdon 1 for 3 in the ball game. Record now on at first as he swings at the 0-1 in the air to center field. So Karas, the center fielder, has it for the final out of the 8th. Bombers put some runners on, but go down quietly here. We're through 8 complete. The Lethbridge Bulls lead the Bombers 9-1.
Our ballpark looking clean and tidy. We kindly ask all fans to grab their empty cans and garbage and dispose of them in the proper receptacles. turn around the ballpark as you leave tonight. We thank you for your cooperation.
Kara pitching. 28.
Fergie.
Ethan.
Now pitching for you Brooks Bombers, number 28, Keithan Vaquera. Vaquera.
17.
Shut the beer thing down.
To bat for Lethbridge, number 17, Drew Bufford. He is your beer batter for the evening. If he gets out, it is $1 off beer to the end of the evening.
Dude, you did it once. Beer, beer, beer.
Buffer, you're batting like 135. What is he batting actually? This game?
Go Kara.
First pitch to Drew Bufford here in the top of the ninth is fouled back out of play, 0-1.
But this was written by me.
0-1 spiked in the dirt, count even 1-1 on Bufford. Kethin Vaquera, freshman at a Long Beach City College from Bakersfield, California, now on the mound for the Brooks Bombers as the 1-1 is grounded to the second baseman and mishandled by the second baseman. That's Avedon Bastardo that came up empty on that play. That'll be ruled an error. So Bufford will reach base with an error. Vaquera, this is his fifth appearance, no record. ERA 6.75. 5 strikeouts in 5 of the third innings pitched. He'll deal with Adonis Benerall, the left fielder, as he'll look at the first pitch up and outside for a ball 1-0. Benerall just one hit in this ball game. Looks at a pitch down and outside.
Take your time,
2-0.
Take your time.
Southpaw 2-0 on the outside, 2-1. Bufford on at first. Bernal the batter. 2-1, a little bit more outside. Count now 3-1. Center fielder Bernie Sakaris is on deck. 3-1. Liner to left field, and making the catch is Troy Morrow for the first out of the inning. So Adonis Bernal hit it hard on the line, but right there was the left fielder for the first out of the inning. Staying put at first is the runner Bufford. That'll bring up Bernie Socares, the center fielder. Socares 2 for 4 in the ball game, but both of those hits are RBI doubles. As you look at the first pitch down for ball 1-0. Oh, I thought I had it. My bad. Thank you. 1-0 to Sakar is way outside. Good save there by the catcher, Hoffel.
Come on, Vaquero. Take your time, kid. Like you can.
2-0. Bombers' next time out will be tomorrow against the Okotoks Dogs. Pitch misses downstairs, and it'll be a 4-pitch walk for Socares, and it'll flip the lineup over for the third baseman, Steven Andrechik. Andrechik, a 3-hit ball game, 2 RBIs, 2 runs scored. He's made a couple good plays at third base. Time called. A balk called. Balk called on Vaquera. That'll advance Bufford over to the third and Socares over the second. Still 1 out in the inning. First pitch to Andrechik misses way outside, 1-0. Pitch called for a strike. Count now 1-1. Curveball ripped into left field for a base hit. Bufford will easily come into plate. Socares will move 90 feet to third, and it'll be an RBI single for Steven Andrechuk. Make him 4 for 5 in the ball game, 3 RBIs, as the Lethbridge now leads it 10-1. Lethbridge, for tomorrow's matchup, they'll be in home against the Fort McMurray Giants. As Lee Matsuzaki, the right fielder, will look at a first pitch inside. 1-0. Runners on the corners. As Hopful will call time. Have a few words with the pitcher. Socares on at third. Andrechik on at first. Matsuzaki the batter in a 10-1 ball game as the Lethbridge Bulls leading this one. 1-0. Way inside. 2-0.
Go, Vaquero. Take your time, kid.
2-0 home is a breaking pitch inside. 3-0.
Let's go, Keegan. Here you go.
3-0 misses way inside, and it's another 4-pitch walk. As the bases are now loaded. That'll bring up Carter Clare out the first baseman.
Number 23, Carter Clare.
Sokaras on at third. Andrzejczyk on at second. Matsuzaki on at first. Claire Hart, the batter. 2 for 5 is Claire out as you look at one down. 1-0. Big swing and a miss. Count even at 1-1. One fouled back out of play. Vaquera's ahead of Claire Hound. Oh, 1-2. Vaquera would like a ground ball here. 1-2 pitch, breaking pitch. Just inside. Looked like the umpire flinched. But it's inside. Count even at 2-2.
Take your time, kid, like you can.
2-2. Foul tip caught for the strikeout as Claire Hout is down on strikes for the second out of the inning.
Number 26, Jack Kaliski.
We'll bring up the DH, Koleski. Koleski a 1 for 4 ball game. First pitch on the outside, 0-1. Oh, one just a little bit more outside. Count even. Jeez, my bad. Count even at 1-1. Just looked a little down. Count now 2-1.
Take your time, kid. Keep it.
2-1 down and outside. It'll be a 3-1 count on Koleski. Three-1 to Koleski is going to be grounded to the second baseman, but Stardo throws it over in time to first for the final out of the inning.
Get back, Bombers. Let's go.
Lethbridge tacks on some insurance. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Bombers. Lethbridge leads it 10-1 here on Flow Sports.
Now pitching for Lethbridge Bulls, number 28, Gavin Allen. Today's pitching changes are brought to you by Furby's Limited, your local trusted light duty and agricultural mechanical specialists.
Back here in the bottom of the ninth, Kai Hoffel, the catcher, up to bat.
Let's go, Kai. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
1-0 fouled straight back behind home plate, and Bufford, the catcher, will have it for the first out of the bottom of the ninth.
To bat for your Brooks Bombers, number 26,
No, it's hot.
Troy Morrow.
That was 25.
So make Kai Hopful 0 for 3 in the ball game after that pop out. We'll bring up Troy Morrow, the left fielder, as they look at a pitch outside for a ball, 1-0.
Let's go, Troy.
New pitcher for the Lethbridge Bulls to close it out will be Gavin Allen, the sophomore, pitching out of William Woods University. As Morrow swings at the 1-0 down the left field line, but it will go foul out of play. It's a 1-1 count for Morrow.
Make sure you return those foul balls to the beer stand and collect your Brooks Bomber bucks.
Morrow 1 for 3 in the ball game. Hit a single in his second at bat. So it looks like we're going to have a mound meeting. Unless Gavin Allen's asking about his arm. What did he say? Umpire confirming that it was not an official mound visit. As Morrow still has a 1-1 count.
Let's go, Troy. Take your time, Troy.
10-1 ball game. Lethbridge leading against the Brooks Bombers. As that pitch misses down, it's a 2-1 count. Two 2-1 to Morrow. Down and inside. He holds up on his swing. It's a now 3-1 on Morrow. 3-1 way inside, and Morrow's going to reach on a one-out walk. I'll bring up J.R. Bedford, the shortstop.
Let's go, JR. Take your time, kid. Let's go.
Bedford 1 for 3 in the ball game. He's made some exceptional plays at defense at shortstop for the Bombers as he looks at a pitch for a strike, 0-1. Claire Howard not holding the runner more at first base. 0-1 in the air to center field, but there is Socares to have it for the second out of the inning. As Morrow will head back to first base. Bedford retired on a fly out to center field, make a 1 for 4 in the ball game. So that'll bring up Ben Fischel, the right fielder for the Brooks Bombers. Leadoff man for the Bombers in the ball game, 1 for 3, is also reached base with a walk. Sees the last chance for the Brooks Bombers if they want to make a miracle. First pitch down in the dirt, 1-0. Next time out for the Brooks Bombers, they'll be at home tomorrow against the Okotoks Dogs. 1-0 in their first strike, count even 1-1. Lethbridge will be at home tomorrow as well. They'll be taking on the Fort McMurray Giants. Both of those times, 7:05 on Flow Sports. 1-1 in the zone for a strike count, 1-2, and the Bombers are down to the last strike. Going on the pitch is Morrow, and a half-hearted swing is going to go into right field for a base hit. And with Morrow running on the pitch, he'll take third on the play. So the Bombers keep it going on a half-hearted swing base hit for Fischel. That's a multi-hit ball game for him, make him 2 for 4.
Number 2, the center fielder, Peyton Matthews.
And that'll continue the ball game for the center fielder, Peyton Matthews. Matthews 2 for 4 in the ball game, a run scored for the Bombers.
Let's go, Payne. Take your time, kid. Take your time.
First pitch, grounded to the second baseman, McTavish, and he'll throw it over to first, and that's the ball game. So the Lethbridge Bulls, only scoring 4 runs in their last 4 ball games, are up for 10 runs against the Brooks Bombers, as the Bombers' losing streak continues to 7 games. Lethbridge continues their season as they're now 10-6. The Bombers' losing streak now at 7. Their record 4-11. Bombers' next game tomorrow here at 7:05 against the Okotoks Dogs. And the Lethbridge matchup tomorrow at their hometown, Spitz Stadium in Lethbridge, against the Fort McMurray Giants in Lethbridge. All on Flow Sports. Losing pitcher for the Brooks Bombers will be Aiden Maxwell, and the winning pitcher for the Lethbridge Bulls will be Maxim Mirakovic. I'm Jaden Wandler signing out.